Hello everyone, welcome back to our videos. So this is going to be next part, but before starting Soviet Impulse number 3, I should show you some mistake fixing. Thankfully, Grant was able to catch some mistakes I've made during the movement of 3rd Tank Army in the previous part 57, I think, or 58. Well, it was a mistake because I'm not used yet to using support, and I was carried away and misplaced some units, but thankfully there was no effect on the battle. The battle was inconclusive, and neither side got hits or stuff like that, so it wasn't anything game breaking, but I felt it should correct the positions of the units, because since it's fixable, why not fix it? So yeah, you can see here that the units got placed a little bit differently, because this hex, I failed to notice that this hex is in support, so this unit would end up here instead of here. Then that unit would end up here surrounding the unit, and of course unit number 9 would have ended up again in support, thus making this hex inaccessible, because it's now full. It's got 3 units, 6 steps. It's quite full. So then number 27, it could only go here, not in any other hexes, so it wouldn't go by movement method 2, it would go by other movement methods, so it would ended up here, and the reserve placement during the attack was placed here, because this would be the highest number hex, because this is now unoccupied. Both of these are unoccupied, and this is the highest number. Of course, it can trace reserve supply as well from there and bin supply. And I mentioned quite erroneously that this hex is not in reserve supply. Actually, it is, because it can trace supply through this series of hexes without passing through this one, but that's okay. It wouldn't prefer an occupied hex. It would go here. So yeah, nothing changed. Well, it's two strength less and 1 chit less, but since nothing much happened, I'm not going to rerun the whole battle. No point in that. So yeah, I'll leave it as it is. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I believe it is a decent fix. So yeah, that's me fixing my mistake. Again, thanks to Grant for having such a sharp eye and pointing out my mistakes. And he's starting his next project. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I think you should see the comments in one of the previous parts, in part 58. Yeah, I wrote the comments, and you'll know what he's up to. Well, I wish him luck, and I'm definitely going to be watching this. Yeah, and yeah, thank you everyone who's watching this video, and of course, yeah, I know David is watching, and I don't know, I think some other guys are too. So yeah, that's me fixing mistakes, and let's go to start the impulses. Okay, so Soviet impulse number 3. Things are looking extremely well for the Soviets right now. I was unlucky with this Stavka card, but sorry, with the getting rid of 2 cards. And okay, let me draw 2 cards, and let's hope for the best. Maybe, in all fairness, maybe this is our last turn. The Soviets can end the game this turn by taking Pultav, and maybe Sumy is also likely to fall. But they can do it. Well, so I didn't this. Voronezh 40th Army units and Stavka. Oh dear, I definitely didn't want this card. Okay, so Stavka, they're not, both are not primary. So this is the highest command value. Stavka is the highest command value it is going to be. Let's look for events. There is one event, command event here, but it's turn 6 onwards, so no, this will remain as the auxiliary card. And now we've got Stavka, and again it's going to be all units at no, it's turn 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's turn 5, but again oh, it's going to be third tank army. I suppose it's the biggest army right now. No, yeah, that was Poltava. Activate army with most supplied units on map and in reserve box. No units in reserve box, plus stacked units. I don't think anyone has stacked units, but and of course, yeah, the event comes next. And all in support attacks receive the NKVD combat tactic. So yeah, so this will get used as, come on, because they already got the NKVD and it's got to be different. Well, okay, so it's activate unit with army. Oh, sorry, army with most supplied. So it's either, I think it's still tank. Yeah, all its units are okay. But it's between third tank actually and mobile group Popov. So yeah, just let me confirm. So it's going to be a second activation for third tank army, because they've got 11 on map supplied units, whereas mobile group Popov has just 8 units and one unsupplied, but it's got 8 units, and there's no other army that's got so many units. So yeah, okay, so well, I could save the units in if Poltava is going to fall. I could at least salvage those units by pulling out, of course, but I don't think. Yeah. No. Well, what's to be done? So okay, let's first of all activate third tank army and see what happens. So well, it's tricky getting all of third tank in one frame. So this is, yeah, there are 2 units up there in around Krasnogorod. You can see them there, and the rest, the bulk of the army is well, we'll attack Poltava. Let's be realistic about it, and yeah, then it's going to be super critical for us to do something really clever. Well, it depends on how movement methods will go. Okay, because okay, it's still 921 because it's turn 5 and there are units. These units have front objective in place, so without it doesn't get away. We will enter the hex this turn, however. So okay, it's movement method 1. Take VP hex. Okay, no VP hex is available for taking by units of the tank army. And now adjustment to German VP hex and near objective. This is ascending order, and it says move to hex closer or within. Okay, if start adjustment to most preferred hex within 4 hexes of objective, don't move at all except 925. So yeah, well, we have to check this. Okay, movement method 2, unit number 1, can it 925? Well, let's see about it. So because 925 is hex within operational limit, causing surround, no, I mean if it leaves it doesn't cause surround, but preference C is in Soviet support, and this is the only hex that is in Soviet support, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the Soviet support marker up there. Okay, you can't see the marker. Yeah, you can. Okay, can barely see it. Yeah, it's the marker here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the only hex. So this won't move at all. It will remain there. Okay, then it's number we've got number 2. Okay, it start adjustment, but will it 925 and where to? I mean, it can go it can go 2 and 3 here. It can go it could go 4 and no, it can't go here. It can't, because it would need 1 to break zone of control, 3 for the goods. It would be 4, and then cross the river into the goods again. It would be 8, and it's got 7, so it can get here or remain there. So let's 925 again. Prefer hex operation causing surround. It's no, yeah, it's already surrounded. Soviet support, since it can't go in there, it's the only hex in Soviet support. None of the other are, so no. Then not occupied or adjacent to, okay, it can't either, as these hexes are adjacent. Empty or garrison, both are empty. Not occupied by active unit, both. So it would be tiebreakers closest to the empty hex, furthest in objective compass direction, so it too will remain here. And number 3, I think it will do the same. It's okay, prefer hex, operational limit, it is causing surround, it's already surrounded. Soviet support, yes, it is in a hex with the Soviet support, so it remains there. Okay. So that was number 3. Number 4, where is number 4? Number 4 is here. Yeah, this can move. Okay, this one can go adjacent to German VP hex, closer to, okay, closer to, and adjacent, yeah, closer to objective and adjacent, yeah. So it goes just sorry, no, it doesn't just go, because it can't get in there, but it could go just 3 and stop, and it can go 4, 5 here and stop, and it could go 4, 5, 6, no here, but it can also 1, 2, 3, and 3, 6. Ew. Could go also here, because it's not breaking anything. It's 1, 2, 3, and 3 for the good, 6 and stop there. And no, I don't think it can reach any other hex. So these are the 3 hexes he's got to choose from. Okay, tiebreakers would be closest. It would be the empty hex. I mean, it would be between these 2. And then furthest in objective compass direction, both are the same. In or close Soviet support, I mean, they're both the same. Come on, highest hex number. So this would be the hex preferred by the tiebreakers. And then it would 925. Okay, it's going to be the same hexes. By 925, prefer operational limit, okay, causing surround or already surrounded. In Soviet support, none of these 3 are. Not occupied or adjacent to a Soviet unit, adjacent to the same German unit, so yeah. Oh no, sorry, this is occupied, but we can't avoid the adjacency. Then empty or garrison, so this excludes this one. And not occupied by active units, it's the same. So again, it's tiebreakers on the highest hex number, so yes, it will go here in this hex and remain there. Okay, so then it's got, have we got a 5? No, that's a 9. So we've got a 6, however, which can do the same. It can go 1, 4 here, or it could go 1, 4 here, 5, no, yeah, it's here, it can go any, it could be 1, 4, 5, can't get here 6, because we have 4, 5, 6, yeah, it can't get to this hex. And so, or it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, no, it would be 7 here. So this is the 2 hexes he's got to choose from, and yeah, by the tiebreakers it would be this hex, further to the west. However, it would 925. I can't reach this hex, it's the only hex in support. 925. In or, oh sorry, the tiebreaker would be here. Sorry, because it's in or closest. Yeah, the tiebreaker would put it here. And then 925, so with not adjacent to no empty regression, not occupied by active unit, and then it would be again be the tiebreakers furthest, but then it would be furthest in objective compass direction. So it's this or this? I think it's this one, because yeah, I mean it's going to be the same during the attack, not much difference, to be honest. So that was number 6. Number 9 again, number 9 will 925, and I don't think it will give us any different result. Well, and there is no 7, no 7s, no. Okay, so it's number 9, and then it's number 15 here. Again, movement method 2, adjacent German VP hex and near objective, and that's interesting. It can get adjacent to this VP hex. But is it near objective? Because now it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the objective, and if it goes here, but if it goes there, it would be again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so okay, it can get here, but it's again not closer to objective, and no other hexes. Okay, so number 23, yeah, again, it can go 1, 1, 2, yeah, because it can pass through them. Oh, why haven't I thought? No, it can't, it stop. So no other units will move out, so they don't get to benefit from it. It's only you can overstack temporarily if it's clear, according to the rules, that a unit will move out, and it was clear that no unit would leave the supported hex. So this can go 1, 2, 4 here, or just 2 here, or 3, 1 here, 3 here, and 4 here. No, it can't. It's a 2-step, and there are 5 steps here already. So it can't get here. So okay, let's find the tiebreakers again. Closest to the unit's objective. Okay, empty hex. Yeah, so that would go here. It's the only empty hex. So it would be 1, 2, 4, and yeah, and I should 925 now, but 925 again. Personal limit, okay, causing surround, it's already surrounded, in Soviet support, and not just unoccupied by Soviet unit, then it would be again the empty or garrisoned hex, so it would 925, there it can't reach any other hex, or the others are okay. So number 26 again, 1, 2, 3, it's up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, no way of reaching to being adjustment, but number 27, okay, number 27 can be here, it can go 2, No, it can go. It's one step. It can go here. So it's like this. It can go 2, 3 here. It can go just 2 here. It can go here. It's full, but it can go 1, 2, 3. No, can't get here. It's 5 or 1. No, 2 and stop. Zone of control. Okay, so it's only these 2. So again, tiebreakers closest to the unit's objective, empty, no, furthest in compass, objective compass direction. That's the first tiebreaker. Yeah. Oh, where was? Yeah, because of the 920, and then it will. Oh no, it can. Yeah, it can. It's one step. 925 within operational, causes around no, Soviet support no. Not occupied or both are empty or garrison, not occupied by activity, no. It's going to be tiebreakers, empty, furthest in objective compass direction. So this remains here, and this hex is now full. It's 6, 3 units, and just sorry. It's 1, 2, 3, 6 steps. And are we breaking anything? No. Now we're. Oh, are we? Because here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're not breaking anything. Well, we're breaking something. No, we're not. Come on, this situation already was existent. I mean, German supply can be traced to Krasnograd, but it's not because we have moved these units. It was from the previous. So they will do something about it, I'm afraid. So again, now it's, well, we've only got 3 infantry units that haven't. Okay, we've got. Oh, have we checked number 13? Yeah, because it got to 925. Oh, yeah, forgot about it. It starts adjacent. It got 925, but. Okay. 925% causing surround. Well, this unit was causing surround because these units were not. Oh, this unit was here. So yeah, it could be 925 to here actually. Yeah, or no, it couldn't go further than that. No, it can. Oh, it could 925, however. And now Soviet support, it can't get not adjacent to Soviet unit. No, so this would have moved here because 23 was moved later, and yeah, it was forced. Yeah, it would move there actually. 2 and 3 there. It would 925 there because causing surround, not occupied or adjustment to Soviet adjustment to say, and then this came later, but it didn't have any other choices, so it would be here because it would be the empty. We're going here by the empty hex. So yeah, I think that's right. Well, I will review it before playing it. It doesn't change anything battle wise, so yeah. Okay, so that goes movement method 2. Movement method 3, open supply line, move to hex that enables or all units in active front can't raise supply right now, so yeah, okay, no problem with that. Can all trace supply through here. Okay, so spearhead units, well, we don't have any armored units that haven't moved, so there are 3 units that haven't moved are just infantry units, so we'll proceed to movement method 4, calls around. Okay, no, again, this unit can't surround this unit or this. I mean, no single unit. Okay, let me get away. Yeah, okay, that's a better view of the situation. So no. Then to Soviet VP hex, that's interesting. It's descending order, so number 33 will be checked first, and move to empty or garrison to Soviet VP hex targeted for active front. Yes, Krasnograd is, and that's the to which German unit is proximate. No, well, technically this unit is not proximate because it would stop here, it can't enter the hex, but is in German supply, because now that we have cleared 57th Corps class cleared the way, so country's German supply through here. This doesn't have a zone control, so no, so this is the supply head, so the German supply can definitely be traced here. So yeah, unit 33 will move into Krasnograd. I mean, it can reach Valky, but Valky, if this is the supply head, then is Valky or Zmiyev in danger? So let's check this. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Zmiyev is also in danger right now. Well, danger. Just we can trace supply there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do it. Is this? Yes, this is German supply head. Garrisons don't possess a zone of control, and okay, then 1, 2, 3. No, we can trace through here for Valky, but we can go 1. We can go actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, good. But Zmiyev and Krasnograd are able to trace German supplies. So prefer hex adjustment German unit. No empty. No. Highest VPs. Both are the same. That's it. Prefer targeted for active front. Well, both are. That's Zmiyev, have you? Okay, Zmiyev is targeted for both fronts, but the method doesn't say exclusively. And as I've said, Zmiyev from here can't trace German supply. It can be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, it can trace German supply. So yeah. Then the preferred would be tiebreakers closest to the unit's objective marker, and yes, that would be Krasnograd. So yeah, this unit will go 1, 2, 3 into Krasnograd. So fat chance we get Krasnograd. So descending again 26. However, now we have moved. There's a zone of control here, so we can't trace a German supply here, so it would have to be from here. And Zmiyev is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, Zmiyev is just outside German supply. So yeah, number 26. So okay, Soviet VP hex. No, the Soviet VP hexes are in. Able to trace German supply. Empty Valky can't, as I've said. So yes, no, Valky can't. Okay, so that's it. So method number 6, ascending order. So this will get it. It's just adjustment to German VP hex. Move adjustment targeted for active front. No, Priadovka is not targeted for active front. And can you see Priadovka now? Okay. So then this could move here, but it's not targeted for active front, so no movement method. 6 can't get adjustment. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't get adjusted to the other one. Trava. Okay, so number 7, no German units in logistics hex. Adjustment to German unit. Okay, moved and occupied hex, adjacent German units, and not adjacent to any to solid unit. Prefer adjacent to the most German, to most, no, least strength. Okay, to most German units, so it can go either, it can go 1, 2, well, it actually can. It can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and be adjacent to these two units, blocking your supply, or it can go just one and be adjacent to these two. So, okay, prefer just to most German units, okay. German units to which no Soviet units are adjacent, okay. I could also go 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, but it would have to be the most German units, so yeah, it's either these or these. And so it's descending, but number 26 can't reach a German unit. Okay, closest German unit, so yeah, it would just go here or here, and then 925. Closest, yeah. So it will go it can go one here, it could go 1, 2, 3 here, and could it go, okay, let's mark them here, 1 here, 1, go 1, 2, 3 here, okay, and it could go also 1, 2, and it's a Mars hex, and 4 here, into the Mars, no roads here. Yes, it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Okay, these are all the hexes, and by tiebreakers, close to the unit's objective, so it's going to be either of these two, and then furthest in the compass direction could be this one, and then yeah, it's furthest in the compass direction is the first tiebreaker, isn't it? Yeah. So then it's 925, however, the same hexes here. So prefer hex within operation limit, no. Causing surround, no way. In Soviet support, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is the only hex in Soviet support, so it will go there. Oh. Okay, so it goes there, adjust, and okay, we've got another unit, number 9, relieve garrison. It can't reach any garrison. Well, I can reach the garrison in Valky, and 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, it's only the garrison in Valky it can reach, but there's no reason to leave this garrison because it's not in German supply. So okay, that's that was 9, and movement method number 10, follow movement arrows. Okay, I think it will do that, and it's going to be what, 1 here at Vornes, 1, 2, and it's going to be by primaries 3, 4. So yeah, that's by primaries 1, 1, 2. What? Wait. Sorry about that. So by primaries would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I was confused. Okay, this is one option. The other option would be 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. Yes, and then we've got another option. It could go 1 here, 2, 3, 4 here, and yeah, and the other one will be 3 here and 4 here. Yeah, so we have got it covered, and yeah, that's the 3 hexes it can go to. And okay, hex ends in an occupied hex. Well, all 3 are unoccupied. Furthest thing hexes from start, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, equidistant. And it's closest to the objective, and I think this is the one. Okay, we got it in one frame. So this is 1, 2, 3 from the objective. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's between these two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next follows primary arrows. Was it? Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is the one that follows the primary arrows, so it ends up there. So all units in third academy have moved, no reserve units, and so yes, this is the attack checks actually. So let me get this momentarily. Yes, it's going to be an attack, and it's going to be overwhelming, isn't it? Yeah. And they've got the NKVD because of this marker. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this stack of units is in support. So the whole attack is in support. So that was another 2 points. Well, we were extremely lucky previous time, so yeah, okay, let's just for the count. It's 4, it's 8, 13, 15, 18, 20, 23, 29, it's 33 against 6. Okay, 33 against 6, it's 6 to 1, isn't it? Yeah, it's 6 to 1. Okay, so yeah, let me get this. So this is 6 to 1. 6 to 1 odds, and yes, it's a large attack, isn't it? Because it's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 2, it's 10 chits. You get to draw because there's a 1 3-step unit there, so it's okay, we're not out of supply or anything, but yeah, well, this attack goes ahead. Obviously, it's greater. I forgot to mention that it's greater than 3 to 1, so it definitely goes ahead. So yeah, let me count again. 6, 3, 9, 11 here, 15 here, 18 here, 20 here, and it's 20, 28, and 5, 33. Okay, 33, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 for the 10 chits, and they've got the Stavka, the combat tactic. So they've got a combat tactic as well. So it's I think it contributes to the. Sorry, just let me check it. I think it does. I think it does. It's not only the cards. It's combat tactic. Combat tactic benefits. Its combat tactic provides a specific benefit. In addition, its combat tactic. Applied. Okay, the additional cheat draw is received only if the specific benefit can be applied. Of course, NKVD can be applied. No problem with that. But NKVD, in addition, it's a Soviet attack, increased hits. We've got NKVD Chits, and we've already got 1 hit because of the NKVD. So now it's 6 to 1, 11 Chits, and yeah, 6 to 1, or better, and large attack, so it's overwhelming. Yeah, large attack with the ratio, it's 33 to 6. No, it's not. It's 5 to 1, isn't it? Okay, wait. It's 33 against 6. 6 times 6 will be 36, not 33, so it's not overwhelming attack. It's 5 to 1 attack. So it's 5 to 1 unsupplied, dispersed, or isolated in. So no. Okay. That's bad. Again, it's 5, it's 33. Yeah, it's 33. You have counted, it's not 36, it's 33. Yeah, 33, it's 5 to 1. So they get to draw a combat tactic, don't they? Yeah. 11 Chits, wow, my god. And yeah, okay. They're not going to get it back. It's fixed artillery, and the artillery can't get fixed artillery that far away. The fixed artillery range is 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Oh, sorry, it's from the artillery support line. Yeah. So no way artillery can fix. So it's one card less for them, but they get an extra chit. So it's 12 chits. Should I play? Okay. Combat tactic. Reinforced battle with what? I don't have any thing that can reach, and I can draw from my reserves. First active on map. That could reach the combat. Soviet attack. They gain the adjustment to the hex under attack. No, sorry. Select one active stack that did not move or attack in the card. It could reach the combat in a single move. Defending moves into the hex. No, you can't move anything into the hex. So artillery would be a nice option, but I want to activate my battlefield replacements. Battlefield replacements. Defender flip 1 defending, 1 step infantry unit. No, they're both. Reinforce air power, but no, I need this to get. So, okay, 4th Panzer Corps, that's difficult. I was thinking, the only viable thing to do is, lose Poltava, but keep my units intact to fight another day, because 12 sits at 5 to 1. We have survived the previous one, it was about 9, but a little bit better odds. 5 to 1, 12 sits. We're not dispersed or unsupplied, but I could pull out. I was thinking of pulling out, actually. Prior to combat, retreat the defendant stack 2 hexes in accordance with the retreat rules. Now to master the hex in German supply, well, I can do that. But it's according to the retreat rules, is it? The retreat must stand, attack is considered resolved. Discard also, it can't be applied if any. We're not dispersed or isolated, but with the retreat rules, so if I retreat, they were surrounded. I could retreat here and then here, because map edge I can ignore zones of control. Well, it's retreating anyway, so I can retreat here and here. They would be in supply, but they would lose 2 steps. Not in the enemy hex in enemy zone of control, occupied by friendly and dispersed supplied units. No, unoccupied hex in enemy zone of control and in friendly supply. Remove a step from one retreating unit. So yeah, it would be, I would have to lose 2 steps. So I'll effectively, and then they would be just here. They would take Poltava, and I wouldn't be salvaging much, actually. Because, well, I could save them, because they wouldn't attack again, and it would be... I wouldn't be dispersed, but... Well, then they can activate again and attack me again, and then it would all have been for nothing, actually. Can't get any reinforcements. So, what do you do? Do you prefer them to fall heroically battle, or just pull out and... I'm not certain about it. Okay, so yeah, as I've said, it's supposed to be fun. Yeah, I mean, if I was not losing 2 steps, if I only lose 1 step, I might risk it and breaking free from these units. But no, Muppets, I can't break free from them. And okay, let's do this. Let's make them... Okay, and I forgot to check the auxiliary card, but the auxiliary card is NKVD, so you can't apply the same tactic twice. So yeah, I've got to find some place for 12 Chits now. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay, so maybe Muppets would be... Yeah, we'll try and get them. We're what, 5-1 again? They've got fixed artillery, but no, they can't use it. So, yeah. Let's get 12 Chits, and all the Chits are in the mug. Ooh, we've got some nasty Chits. Okay. There goes nothing. So it's the full Chits. 12, isn't it? Yeah. Chits. Well, the only thing I hope is that they will take some, as they're limited, they will take some steps with them, as they do. Well, it's going to be infantry steps, probably, but, well, whatever. So, that's, the first one is quite promising, but it's just 1 out of 12. So it's city goods. Yeah, we're in the city. What's the other? Is the priority? No, clear broken. No, it's city goods. Yes. Shoot 1. Attack not supported. Yeah, just by 1 it is supported. So yeah. 2. We don't have any Chits out. They were replenished. But the battles from this the Chits from this battle will go on. So 3. Yeah. It's 4-1. And we already got hits because they've got the NKVD tactic as well, so yeah. 3. No, it's not. It's not 9-1, thankfully. It is 4-1 though. It's less than 4-2. No, it's not less than 4-1, so this doesn't apply. Let me get it here. For attacker command. Oh, come on. It is attacker command 5, it's the Stavka card. Yeah, as I've said. So that's 5 Chits. And KVD. And it's the priority. yeah, the Soviets get one hit. It has always passed a little bit, but I don't think NKVD was very popular back in the day, and you can't retreat if there's NKVD around. So yeah, I think that's why. So yeah, it's less. It's 3-1 or better with history. At least. Come on. So what we've got here, it's come on, some -1, please. 7-1 or defender not supported, not 5-1 again. Yeah, so we got that's 8 chits, 9 that apply, so 3 more chits. Only attacker armor, no. Only defender armor, no. So that's it. 10 chits. 2 more to go. Come on, give us my G-. Come on. They have drawn all the ratio ones. I mean, come on. Combat engineer, no. Dispersed and supply, no. So yeah, that's it. So it's what, 9, 12 chits drawn. They're getting back, and so let's okay. The attackers, have they got any hits? They've got 2 hits, just 2 hits for the attackers. That was bad, and they're going to be definitely unfulfilled hits. So what have we got here? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -1, 7. We've got 7 hits, and they've got 2 hits. So yeah, definitely. It's going to be yeah. Okay, so we've got actually 8 hits because of the NKVD. And they're just 4 steps here, they're eliminated. And they are, because if they retreat, and they were surrounded, so to retreat, lose one, and that would leave another 6 to 4, and then 2 hits would be 2 hits, so the Soviets don't take any hits. So maybe it was better off pulling out. So they were entering Voronezh front. Okay, number 1 definitely gets into the hex, and it's what? And guess what? It's 24. So we're getting close to the end. And do I get to remove the objective immediately, or no? It's when any unit in the front activates again, I think. Okay, remove. Sorry. Remove. Okay, remove the objective marker during the supply. No, at the end of a Soviet activation in which a Soviet unit enters the 3rd objective location hex. Okay, it's going to be at the end of the activation. Remove the objective marker in that hex. Okay, so just okay, so number 1 has, and then it's number 2. Okay, VP hex, but it's going to be from 1 to this doesn't go any further because it's entering a town, German town, previously German. So it's a 1 to 6, and it's a knight, so number 2 doesn't advance. And okay, let me get marker here. Number 2 doesn't advance. We've got, I think we've got number 3 some, yeah. Number 3, again 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on, that's a 5. So it doesn't advance. Number 4, again VP hex. 1, 2, 3, and it's, sorry, that's a 1, and it advances here, and no, so let's check for second hex, but yeah, check hex with highest chances because it can go over eliminated, no path of retreat, but it can go everywhere, but there are no rules. So what? If advancing second hex path of retreat. Okay. So the hex advance, allow diff or eliminate first hex. If it may advance second hex by any hex. So it could go any hex adjacent, and there are no arrows. So it would be what? Goes around closer to objective. Primary hex enabling supply, no. Secondary direction, no. Nothing. It could be other route, and no units that have already advanced. So yeah, all are okay. I don't think it will go back to where it came from, but we have to check all of the hexes. Well, it could go here. No, it can't go here because overstacking is only for moves. So yeah, all the hexes are the same. Where will it go? Advanced unit already in hexes. No other units have advanced into the hex. So would it be tiebreakers? Okay, all have the same 1 to 7. I can't find anything that says no. It can't. So should we? Well, oh sorry about that. So let me check. Sorry, let me check the tiebreakers. Come on, I've got to be faster than that. Check the tiebreakers. Tiebreaker close to the empty hex. Yeah, okay, empty hex. Okay, so it's on a roll of 1 to 7. Well, that's a 4. So this will advance here. Okay. So we don't have a number 5, but we've got a number 6. And it's again, first this is, it's 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 6, sorry. So it rolls a 6. And then again, it will, yeah, maybe it will, yeah, prefer the empty hex and no units there. So it's on a 1, 2. It's other road. Oh. So other road is no. Okay, so what did this move? Wait. Maybe I shouldn't have moved this one out. Let's get it back again. So it says here out of advanced units already hex 0. Yeah, that's a 0. but other route it's no. So yeah, it doesn't advance. So yeah, so no other units can advance. Oh, come on, I was so sloppy there. So yeah, I was so sloppy. So that's the end of this attack. Okay, I should have pulled out. Yeah, anyway, we can't, so no, it's crying over spilled milk, I suppose. So yeah, this is now the other attack check. It's 3 to 10, so it doesn't even attempt it. So now let's check for, okay, Soviet impulse, place eligible reserve units on the map, no reserve units, remove eligible active units, all units have either moved or attacked, so none are eligible, place AP marker, no unit is eligible to receive an AP marker, and remove dispersed markers from active units, no, they're no. After completing command, so this activation is over, third tank army activation is over, so the Voronezh front gets out of play, and Stavka has destroyed us. So yeah, and yeah, just before getting the Voronezh, the other card, the auxiliary card, to be the command card. So let me reset third tank army. Yeah, so that's it. So now this card, the Voronezh front card, it's 40th army units, though it will get activated, and it says activate up to 2 unit stacks in 40th army, not in VP hex. Okay, prefer supplied, not surrounded, highest strength. So yes, most units, lowest selector. Okay, so yeah, let me see what we've got here. Yeah, you can see one of these right here, but let's move the camera a little bit so that can I get the whole of 40th army in one frame? No, I can't. Barely, but I can. So it's units. These are the 5 units. So okay, not let's start not in a VP hex. So this is Gotinia VP hex. This is Aktirka VP hex. So these are excluded. So it's between these 3 units, and then prefer supplied. Yeah, all are supplied, not surrounded. Okay, highest strength. So this is one. And then it would be between these 2 ones, which are for strength, and then it would be lowest selector. So it's these 2 that will get activated. So, and these are the active units, and they don't have. And oh, okay, now it's different, because now with Voronezh front objective is out of play, because we remove it at the end of the activation, not of the impulse. So yeah, okay. Let me check it again in the rules, the rule book. It says it's impulse, isn't it? Okay. Front objective marker remains in the 3rd location until any of the following. At the end of a Soviet activation in which the Soviet units enter the 3rd of a Soviet activation. Okay. So from the moment the front objective is removed, the Soviet operational limit is in effect for that front and all units of that front by 9/8. but I think it's next turn. It's consults 9-8. 9-8. 9-8 operational limit. Okay, turns. The certain units are subject to the late in the game is removed. All units of that front immediately become subject as the long the units are not subject to the personal limit regardless. Okay, so turns to 1 to 5, everything is within operational limit. So yes. Okay, so but it will going to be movement methods. Turn 5, use if front objective is in play. No, it isn't. So we use the movement methods 922 from game turn 5, that is on, if the front objective marker for the active front has been removed from play, so it's 922. And it's the first. Okay. Okay, again, not descending order. Take VP Hex. No, it can't. Take VP Hex. None of these can. VP Hex. No. Open supply line. Move to Hex that if it would enable a unit in the active front and currently unable to trace supply. No such unit exists. Okay. 3 to Soviet VP Hex. Okay, that's interesting. 3A. Move to Soviet VP Hex targeted for the active front. Quite a lot. That is empty, garrisoned, or occupied by only one step or one or two. And to which again, a German unit is proximate or German supply traceable. No. No such hex exists. I mean, Aktirka and Gotnia are occupied by more than one step. Same goes for Poltava, and Germans can't trace supply to any other hex. So, no, not even Belgrade. Well, they couldn't reach Belgrade, either of these units. So, no. Okay. That's 3A. 3B, Soviet infantry unit only. If paragraph 3, move to VP Hex occupied only by Soviet armored. I can't believe this. Yes, it will do that. Move to VP Hex occupation regardless of German proximity or supply trace. So this one will move to Poltava, because Poltava, it's only, if you could, if only you could, Poltava, I have vacated it, but it's only, it's only there, it's 4 steps, so yes, this can go then 1, 2, 3, it will end in Poltava, regardless of German proximity or supply trace. Yes, that's it. No other hex reachable satisfies this. Okay, so number 4, avoid surround. If nearly surrounded in a no VP hex, no, this unit is not nearly surrounded. Nearly surrounded requires a single move by Soviet unit to, surround this unit, and no. Okay, and then adjusting to German, yes, this is happening. Adjusting to German VP hex, German hex beyond the operational limit. No, the whole map is in operational limit, so there goes Sunday. Move to a hex adjacent to German VP hex targeted for the acting front. It is, and to which the moving unit would not be nearly surrounded. No, that's interesting. Prefer adjustment to German occupied by the least with the highest VP value. Okay. So it can go. Lightning is not very well. Okay, so this would move here. let's suppose it goes there. Would it be in danger of surround? No, because we can't get, well, if it moves, let's say, provisionally, moves here, starting from here. Could any of these units go around this unit? So it could be 2 here. It can be 3 here. It could be 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. So no, it can't be real surrounded. So it will move there, and then let's see where can it 925 2. So it could go 1, 2 here, or it could go 1, it's 3, 5. It can go here, and it's here. It can go 1, 3, 4, and 6 here. No, can reach this hex, however, and it also can go 1, 2, and 4 here, 6, and I think, and this one, of course. These are the only hexes it can reach. So okay, yeah. So 925, a hex within the current Soviet operational limit. No, the whole map is a hex that would cause the Germany to become, no, not such hex. A hex in Soviet support. No, it's too far away to be in support. A hex not just to Soviet unit. No, empty garrison. All are empty. Hex not occupy. Okay, so yeah, it's the tiebreakers. Well, it doesn't matter in that way. Closest to no objective. An empty hex. A hex furthest in no objective. Inner closest to hex in Soviet support. So this is going to be this, because this is support is here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's the same, but this one is further away. So not support, and then it's going to be the highest number hex. So this is going to be the one. It will remain here. Yeah. Okay, so all units have moved, and yeah, it's going to be the attack checks now. Well, just one attack check, actually. So yes, this is 5 against 4. Just German supply German attacker across. No attack would not be in Soviet support, so that's +1 for us. It's 5 against 5 situational. Germany dispersed, no, so it's 1-1, and we get to examine the tactical value. However, it's just a 1 card. The card is 1, and the ratio, the situation track is not 2-1, it's 1-1. The attack is not in Soviet support. If only Soviet units have armor, so that's a 2. Okay, don't see this happening. If any attacking units are surrounded, they're not. If flanking will not apply, or defending will be surrounded and put to 3 supply, no, this is not happening. Tanker, okay, this is it. Target hex VP 2 or better, so that's a 3. And if all combat tactics, no auxiliary card, and less than 4 cards, no, there are way more than 4 cards, so that's a 3. The tactical value is a 3, so this attack doesn't happen. So that was the end of the Soviet impulse. Disastrous for us. We've reached both Poltava and our units there. Could have pulled out and kind of saved the units. Not really saving them, but yeah, not really saving them. But yeah, they would live to fight another day, maybe with better odds. but no. Okay, as I've said, so it's time for the German impulse, and yeah, we have to think of something really clever to do. Well, no, not really clever. We have to get. We've really got to get some points away. So yeah, this hand they've got the 4th Panzer Army card. They've got the Panzer Corps. Yes, and they can either deploy the reserves. They're quite strong, or and the 1st Panzer Army. So I can do it by this. Should I activate the 57th and do what? No. It's going to be the 40th Corps and try to get Krasnograd back. I know, because it's out of supply, they will not get a combat tactic. So, yeah, that's it. I'm playing 40th Panzer Corps card. And okay, let me get to the area. There it is. Yeah, that's the center of the action there. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't have a decent tripod or... Yeah. Okay, that's better than nothing. So, I don't have anything very... and the question is, should I play? No, I don't have many cards. I prefer to keep my cards. So it's got a whole lot of... at least, yeah, I've got a whole lot of cards. Maybe I'm tempted using this card, the army card, Panzer army cards. I'm not getting it back though next turn, and get rid of some of their cards also. But okay, so would I move? Okay, I'm not obviously not moving this one. But am I moving this one into Kramatorsk? Because we've got 1st Guards Army, and their objective is team play, and they've got these pretty strong units here. They've got a unit here also. Not very strong, but it's happy. Well, this would mean I'm blocking here this tracing of supply, but they can trace supply from a whole lot of other hexes, and if 1st Guard activates, they will come straight from Kramatorsk, and yeah, I wouldn't like them to see them attacking Kramatorsk and just shredding my units. So yes, that's what I'm going to do first. I will... It's in the zone of control here, so it would go 3 here, back in the zone of control 2 and 4 into Kramatorsk. So yeah, that's 5 strength. They can't pass through here, of course, so I think I'm going to be okay. Supply. Come on, supply wise. They've got pretty strong reinforcements, but I don't know if I will be able to activate them. I could bring them back and just. But I don't know if I have the luxury to do this. Maybe I should. Should I? Well, I mean, if I manage to get Krasnograd No, it's the other one with a difficult name. If I manage to get this one back, I will be able to deploy them a little bit better than now. And yeah, okay, so all these three units, well, doesn't matter, just our units. So all three units attack this one, which is 2 strength, so it's 8 against 4. It's against 2, that's 4 to 1. It's out of supply, so we get to ignore 1 hit and we draw 1 more chit, so it's 4 to 1 and 4 chits to go. It's 3 from the units on the 1 because they're out of supply, and they don't get to draw a combat tactic, if I'm not mistaken, of course. Okay, no reserves, of course. They can so gem attack, play combat tactics at your option, draws of a target if target supplied. Okay, and of course it's in support, but the target has to be supplied. So yeah, so that's combat hits. That's 4 combat hits at 4 to 1, and yeah, they got to ignore 1 hit because they're in town. Okay, but yeah, we need some luck here. I'll get the Chits. Right, they're in the logistics hexes. So yeah, that's a 4 to 1, 3 again. Let's check this out. Minimum is 1, of course. So yeah, if I'm lucky and get a D2, I can see how I can do this. A D1 will not do any good, but a D2, I need D2 to get rid of that unit. I don't want it eliminated. I can just, yeah, but I need something to get rid of that town, and I don't. Oh, could the combat engineers? Sorry. Combat German attack. I want to defenders if there's an IP. No. So, well, at least it's a flank attack. We're all infantry, but they're not armored either, they're just mechanized right now. So, yeah, okay. Let's get our first Chit. And let's go for a dispersed and supplied Chit at least. So, come on now. For real? Of course, thankfully it's not less than 4 to 1, so we don't get a hit. So yeah, let me get it. I think it's there. These dispersed. Oh yeah, we want the other one is less than 2 to 1. Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm drawing for Chits. Sorry, forgot to mention it. Because yeah, I was not yeah, that applies. That's one. We just need one more, please. Oh, come on. No, dispersed and supplied Chits. I mean, that's travesty of battle. Sorry for my language. Attack artillery, yeah. Defend artillery, no. So. That goes for Chits. That's for Chits, and this is a supply. So I mean, just wasted an activation. So yeah, that was. I should have brought the reinforcements after all, and yeah, just wait them for next time to get isolated or something. Yeah, okay, at least we didn't get any further hits. We were able to, defend Kramatorsk a little bit better. But I feel I have achieved nothing. Yeah. I don't know for how long I can keep Sumi. Okay, so yeah, that is let me draw my card. And yeah, it's the corporals, deactivate the engineers. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's the situation. Okay, don't know if I'm surviving. I'm heading for a strategic defeat on turn 5. Okay, no worries about that. You should be probably just watch Grant Riddle. Has done a far better job than me. Okay, so that's all for now. We'll see you in the next part.